Welcome everybody, this is Tractor Chute here, bringing you an exciting game of StarCraft 2. This is gonna be a good one today. Who the fuck am I kidding? This is actually Jason StarCraft Bricks here, and I'm actually one of Tractor Chute's good buddies. You actually might have saw my last game as Firewalker, Copper Firewalker. I just played live cast on Tractor Chute's channel. It was a fantastic cast, but a terrible game. And what do we have here? In the top right corner, we got Tractor Chute spawning as Protoss, which is awesome, actually. I was pretty much upset when he put it on random, because I hate watching any other races. I never get any good techniques or anything, because pretty much the only race I play is Protoss. So I'm going to pick up some really good tips from Tractor Chute today. I'm super excited about this. The first tip I just picked up is his rally points. He doesn't even move around the map. He actually just clicks on the mini-map to rally his probe around the different four corners of the map, which is a fantastic move. Gotta give you props for that, my friend. I'm gonna actually start a little mental notepad in my head here and write that down. What else do you got for me here? Chrono boost? Well, you taught me that one already, so I'm gonna keep that in my good safe of ideas, and we'll see what else you got. Are you gonna build a pylon anytime soon? Yeah, he's got a pylon down in the natural, and then... What's the opponent here? Do you remember? Tractor Chute. You can talk it to the mic here. Are we playing against a Zerg, or just you could click in the top right corner and show me the opponent if you don't want to... Oh, he's a Protoss, a PvP. This is the least favorite matchup on Husky's channel, pretty much. If you guys have ever watched Husky StarCraft, he says this is the least favorite matchup. Personally, this is my least favorite playing matchup because I always lose against Protoss, but I love to watch him because I'm going to get some good pointers, and I usually try to pick up pointers from guys like Liquid Hero. I'm not too sure of any other really good Protoss players out there besides Liquid Hero. He's one of my favorites. He's a guy I subscribe to. But other than Tractor Chute, obviously, here we're gonna see his new maneuver. He plants a pylon down in the natural expansion of his opponent here, and then he just kind of runs his probe around. He might be doing what we just saw on one of Tractor Chute's channel's last games. It was the best of the best, August 23rd, 24th, around there. And there was two master players playing, and they... Oh no, he's doing a little bit of a different play here. He's putting a cannon down instead of a gateway. This master guy put a gateway down, did a 3 zealot harass, took his opponent off guard. Even though he was Zerg, he pretty much got him off guard and didn't allow him to expand, which was huge, and it ended up winning him the game, even though it was a 15-minute real-time game, so probably like 20-minute StarCraft game. It was a really good move. Alright, we've got two probes moving out here. Tractor Chute wants to build two buildings here right now. Well, with two probes, he's going to team up, and that building builds twice as fast. If you guys have never seen that maneuver before, this is pretty much came with a new patch, 2.3 or 2.03 or something like that. Get two probes for one building, it's going to double the speed of the production of the building. Tractor Chute's cranking up his APMs there, clicks one spot on the map like 10-15 times just to get the probe to go into the one spot, even though there's nothing happening, no army guys. If you bring up the APM tab right now, if anyone's ever watching replay of this, if someone's lucky enough to get their hands on it, they will see that replay probably shot up from 30 APM to probably 40, 50, 60 APM at that one moment there. Now what do we have here? Tractor Chute's chrono boosting his probe some more. He's not even close to being supply blocked. He's got so many pylons on the map, and he's building more that he might be better off building another production unit instead of a pylon. But you know what? He's going to catch up to it anyway with that one gateway that he's got out on the map. That it's not going to really matter in the big run. Looking at the base here, he's got a very good contain of the opponent here. And I wish I knew the opponent's name. We're just going to call him Big Arms for now. Even though I don't know the name, I forgot it at the beginning of the screen. I know my good buddy Big Arms plays a lot of StarCraft 2, and he'll like the shutout anyway. We'll just imagine it's him. Although he's more of a Terran player, he builds tons and tons of battle cruisers. We're still gonna pretend that that's him, because he might be a random Protoss for this instance. We got the expansion out the 6-minute mark with several pylons out on the map, which is a very good time for two expansions. No gas, so he's got 2 gas, but no guys mining off of either of the gases. So he might have switched his mind. At the beginning, he probably thought he was going to go for maybe a zealot heavy build expecting some sort of an attack. But now that he didn't see anybody leaving the base, he's thinking that there is no attack coming. The opponent might not be that skilled, and he's just kind of sitting back, turtling up in his own base, and Tractor Chute might want to get some gas mining here pretty soon, because he has 0 gas. It's a 7-minute mark, and there's absolutely, he can't even build a stalker at this moment. There's an attack happening in the bottom left corner of the screen. Looks like there's some blinking, and oh, there's Void Rays out. So you're definitely going to need some gas there, Tractor Chute, to get some kind of defense for these Void Rays. I would suggest maybe a bunch of, what is a hard counter? Stalkers is a hard counter to that. So maybe Chrono Boost the Stalkers out, and maybe get some more gateways out. Nice production buildings, even though they're overlapping a bit. The more the merrier. That's probably good. More than 8 gateways off on 2 bases is probably too much, but I think we only got about 4, 5, 6 gateways there. Does Tractor Chute have the warp-in ability here? I'm not too sure if he researched that yet. I don't think he did, because he didn't have any gas for that. Pretty soon, once he has 50 gas, he should definitely hit the cybernetics core there and research the warp-in. What the fuck is that called? Holy smokes. Yeah, there we go. It's called the Warp Gate Research. And that is researching now, so we're going to have that here pretty soon. What we can expect is several Void Rays. When they come up against Blink Stalkers, we will need the Twilight Council for that, but the Blink... Actually, you know what? You do not need the Blink for Void Rays. If you're going against Mutas, you need the Blink because they have a crazy speed, but if you're going up against just the basic Void Ray harass, you need a lot of Void Rays or a lot of Stalkers, and maybe even a couple cannons and stuff like that around your mineral line, just to kind of protect you, just to keep the Voids from sitting back behind the minerals. And just picking off each probe, it's going to really take out of your mining time. Okay, perfect. The 9-minute mark, we got 3 Stalkers on the field. We got probably a couple units down on the natural expansion here. I'm not too sure, but yeah, 4 Stalkers now. So we're really pumping out the Stalkers now. 2 Void Rays have their prismatic alignment on, which is a little bit of a waste considering those probes are not armored units, but the Stalkers are. So now that the prismatic alignment is activated, and those Stalkers are going down there melting like crazy. But I'm surprised he's only had 2 at the 10-minute mark. I would have expected a couple more Void Rays, so that means Tractor Chute's got a little bit of a chance here. He might even activate the Photon Overcharge if he's feeling really threatened, but you know what? He doesn't want to waste the energy because he's... Oh, he might want to activate it now. Now that the Mothership Core is being activated, Photon Overcharge would be perfect right now at this point in the game. Oh, too bad that did not activate, because Photon Overcharge would have killed that Void Ray in maybe 1 or 2 shots. But, you know what, that's not the end of the world. A couple more Stalker warp-ins here will take out that Void Ray, no problem. His energy is really low. Just put them on the attack command instead of the move command, and those guys will pretty much attack that Void Ray, and that thing is going down. So now, Tractor Chute can sit back, relax, maybe just turtle up here for a bit till he builds up his tech route of choice, and I'd probably continue with Stalkers because I have a suspicious feeling that the enemy is going to probably just continue pumping out the Void Rays now that he has the 1 or 2 Stargates that he has, or she, and now that they know that Tractor Chute doesn't have a whole lot more units left unless they think he's hiding a few. Hidden expansion might even be fun to do in this game, because those are the kind of games that really cause a lot of excitement when you see something crazy happen. The hidden expansions, or even repowering your gateways up, are a good idea too, because having your gateway production or thirding your gateway production is not the best to do in this stage of the game. I'd really get maybe a probe or 2 on that. Just build a pylon up near the top there, just so you can get your couple gateways going. Other than that, we got looks like a unit building some kind of a structure here, which is going to be the Twilight Council. And he's building it right at the edge of the map, easily accessible to the Void Rays. It's going to be nice for Team Money Big Arms to fly in there with this Void Rays and just take out that Twilight Council, because it's not defended by anything. Personally, I would have liked to build it up in the top of the map by the unpowered gateways, but since there's no pylons there, there's no way that you're going to be able to build that there. So you know what? That's a good choice. Tractor Chute made the right choice, and I'm giving him a lot. I'm ragging on him a lot, you know, right now just because it's kind of like a prank, like an April Fool's joke. I actually I can't be too hard on him. This guy gives me a lot of good tips and pretty much is my mentor for StarCraft. So you know what? This is something you got to do. The tables have turned now. I'm the caster. You're the player, and let's see what you can pull off. Nice Dark Shrine. That is your favorite building, I think, and out of the whole game. Dark Shrines and Widow Mines. And you know what? I've got a lot of confidence in this guy here. Pumping out a couple more Stalkers. Gonna rally up. Oh, looks like there's an attack. A couple more Voids, but I don't think they're gonna be able to take on all these Stalkers. The Stalkers in the back are having a hard time reaching, but they're gonna just easily loop around the back there, and this is looking good. The opponent is probably a little bit stressed now that he saw his entire army get just crushed by half a Tractor Chute's army, and he thinks that's probably all of Tractor Chute's army right now. Let's see what Tractor Chute decides to do. I wonder if the opponent's got an expansion. I pretty much guarantee he's got an expansion, maybe a second expansion even by now in this stage of the game. And by the look of the... Oh, okay, there's enough probes on there. There's probably about 18, 20 probes on the mineral line, and then a couple on each gas. That Nexus is definitely going out. I think Tractor Chute is in a good position here. He's looking good. He's backing off for some reason, though. Even though he had a lot of units, he might want to rally up with the rest of his units. I think that's what he's doing. And maybe... Oh, he is waiting for his Dark. He wants to go out with a bang. This is going to be exciting. Holy smokes. This is one of the most exciting games I've ever cast in my life, and that says a lot because I've cast many games in my life. You could tell because of my casting skill that I'm a seasoned caster, very good at this kind of thing. A lot of people, the GSL and WSC, they always ask me to cast with Husky Day 9 and even Artosis sometimes. I say, you know what, no, I just want to watch. I'm bored of this kind of stuff. I get too many girls coming up and in the crowd and screaming, saying, hey, I want your autograph, and you know what, it's just one or two is okay, but like when they all pile up on you and kissing you on the cheek and stuff, lipstick gets all over your clothes and all over your face and cheeks, it just gets overwhelming. So I say, you know what, I'm just gonna sit back and relax and watch the show. Tractor Chute here with a fantastic push with its Stalkers. Takes out the Void Ray, takes out the probe. Darkies are taking out the refinery. These two Void Rays that just popped out, untimely place here. They maybe should have been rallied down to the bottom. Are getting just demolished when the Darkies are going to town on these pylons. The Stargate's gonna go down. There's a whole lot of action here. A lot of DPS happening in this one base right now. No chit chat from either of the two players, so they're just kind of sitting back, relaxing. You might want to tell the player to go on a Tractor Chute's channel here and then watch this exciting cast. This guy will be famous. He's gonna go down in history as a Tractor Chute live cast. There's probably not gonna be a whole lot of these, but you got it. Congratulations to you, Tractor Chute. Team Money Big Arbs. Too bad about your game there. Condolences to you. If I could leave you some parting words, I'm gonna say that when you're dancing in the rain and the JPEG is just about to be compressed, you gotta turn that air conditioner on and those trees are gonna be blowing in the wind like nothing. Peace out.